Hello, hello, hello. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come one, come all. Come big, come small. Look, I forgot to put my earrings on. I said I was going to put some earrings on for you guys. Come on in the room. Hello, hello, hello. Shout out to Lottie Dottie and each and everybody. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Hey, best friends. Hey, best friends. Come on in the room. I know it's super late. Come on in. Come on, come on. Hey, y'all get to come lay in the bed with your girl. Come lay in the bed with the sick and shut in. Look, while we watching the game. Y'all see we watching the game. You know you can only flash it for a second. We watching a basketball game. I wanted to give you guys a call late. Hey, Miss Sheena. Hey, best friend. Hey everybody. Well, let me start by doing my introductions. I'm getting ahead of myself. For those of you guys who have never been with me before, you have no idea who I am or where you found yourself. I am Candy Sincerity Johnson. I am just one half of the dynamic duo, Candy and Shaw. My better half, my partner in life, my partner in business, Miss Shawn Johnson is downstairs wrapping up. She just got finished live on our other business page, the Sincerity Johnson page. Shout out to all of the best friends who are coming over from there. Hi, Miss Jacqueline, Miss Kimberly, Miss Claudia, Patricia, Sheena, Elisa. Hey, hey, hey to all the best friends. Hey, Miss Wanda. Hey to all of the best friends. Jennifer Drain. Hey, everybody. Shout out to all of our subscriber best friends. Shout out to all of the best friends that will watch this video as a replay. And shout out to anybody who I may have missed, Miss Jackie and everybody else who I may have missed as well. But I don't have much of a voice, so bear with me. But I wanted to check in with you guys because it's been a few days. It's been a few days since I checked in. I've been in and out of sleep nonstop. I've been sleeping a lot. Can I be honest with y'all? I've been sleeping like a newborn baby. Look who done came in and crashed the party. Look,
Hey, best friend.
look. Look, the question we need to ask Sean is, Sean, why was this space empty last night, huh? Sean, you thought I didn't notice because I hadn't said nothing prior to now? Sean.
You gonna put me on glass in front of the best friend?
Sean, right here. You see how cold it is over here? You see how the comforter is at the other end of the bed? You see how I'm wrapped up in the sick and shut-in blanket? Y'all, I want to know, where'd you sleep last night?
I slept in the studio.
Where'd you sleep last night, niece?
In the studio. I slept in the studio because I have a reason, best friends. I slept in the studio because I knew I had to wake up super early for Caleb. First of all, you had it on Hades in here last night, so it was super hot, and I didn't want to turn the fan on because you wasn't feeling good. Then I didn't want the alarm to be waking you up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
She tried it.
When I had to get up with Caleb. So I just stayed in the studio. I showered and I went down there. I was working and I started getting sleepy. So I just went to sleep in the studio.
She tried it.
Here you go.
She tried it. You heard it here first. She slept on top of y'all handbags. That's what she said, ain't it? That ain't what I said. That's what she said.
That is not where I slept.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss Renee. That's what she said. That's not what I said. That's what she said. Yeah.
Let me see what the best friends are saying. Let me bring these comments up while you talking bad about me.
Yeah. That's what she said, y'all. She said it. But nah, for those of you guys who don't know, the studio actually has it's got a couch. It's got a love seat. It's got a whole area down there, girl.
Yeah, big bag.
It's a full adult size, excuse me, bean bag and everything down there. You could literally probably sleep, 3 or 4 people down there if you really wanted to. So yeah. So Sean went down there. It's a TV down there. That TV that we use as a monitor. Girl, you can watch Netflix down there. You can watch Hulu, everything. Everything that you could do upstairs, for the most part, you could do downstairs.
It's comfy down there.
It's very comfortable. Very comfortable. So yeah. Miss Margaret said, just put my bags in the bed.
Yeah, I will be.
Thank you very much, Miss Stacy. She said, come on, sick and shut in. I hope you feel better. Thank you very much, sugar. I don't know what done happened. Shawn do the cooking, so maybe we should ask her.
You
What did you?
Is this a beat up on Shawn line?
What did you? What did you sprinkle?
If I sprinkled it on yours, I sprinkled it on mine.
What did you sprinkle on Candy's portion? Best friend said, "Give Shawn a pass, Candy." Girl, Shawn had left me. Girl, Shawn didn't feed me today until she didn't feed me today until right 5 minutes before she went live.
Okay, Shawn, but will you tell the best friends why I didn't feed you until 5 minutes before the live?
Shawn didn't feed me until 5 minutes before she went live. I hadn't ate since like noon yesterday.
What she's not telling you, best friends, is that I asked her 2 times today if she was ready.
Thank you, Al. Al said, "Get well soon, Candy."
I asked her 2 times if she was ready to eat. First time she said, "No, I don't feel well," and she went back to sleep. Second time I asked her, she said, "No, I don't really have an appetite, so I can wait." Then by the time she was hungry, then she was like, "I'm starving."
Well, there's more.
I asked you twice if you was ready to eat.
I don't know. You guys be the judge. Am I a difficult patient or is she a difficult nurse? Am I a difficult patient?
You're not trying to get me fired from my job.
Hey, Miss Johnny. Hey, Miss Johnny. Hey, all the best friends. So, anyway, nonetheless, baby, when I say I have been giving this bed all I got, I don't know what we paid for these mattresses. And I don't know what we paid for this headboard. And I don't know what we paid for these sheets. But whatever it was, we got our money's worth. Just over the past 24 to 48 hours, baby, I've been riding this thing with no wheels, no brakes, no nothing. Baby, I have not gotten up. Y'all hear me? I have not barely gotten up. I got up to go shower, and I got back in the bed. I got up to go brush my teeth, and I got back in the bed. Thank you very much for the stars, Miss Eugenia. Thank you very, very much for the stars. Miss Lydia said, "Be a good patient." I try. I got to give Shawn a hard time. When I treat Shawn like that, that's my way of saying I really missed her. Because the truth of the matter is, everything that you guys have seen that's happened over the past 24 hours, 100% it's been on Shawn. I even had to have a conversation with the kids about giving Shawn grace because they're so spoiled and they're so used to both of us being involved. Caleb had practice this morning. Shawn took him. Kennedy had practice this evening. Shawn took her. Shawn had to go get her hair done in the middle of the day. Shawn, you went to the store today? Was that today?
Yeah.
She went to the store today. She went live today. Everything, 100%, everything that has happened in this house, Shawn has did. She has carried this entire thing on her back. Thank you very much to all the best friends still shopping on the website. Shawn has carried this entire thing on her back, and I'm very, very grateful, 100% grateful. So Shawn know that I'm very much so like my grandfather. I tease people that I love and care about. If I don't tease you, girl, you don't mean that much to me. But Shawn know that's a part of the way that I show love and appreciation. And that's a part of the way that I say that I miss her. When I put her on blast and said she spent the night downstairs, I get it because the truth of the matter is, when we're both down, then, what does that mean for the kids? So we try very, very hard when somebody is sick to make sure that we're both not down at the same time. So it was a very responsible move on her part to sleep downstairs because, let's be honest, I was sweating like a pig, with an apple in his mouth last night. It was bad, I had the heat blasting, I had the chills, I don't know what was going on. But I said all that to say, I'm extremely grateful for this woman, and she really, really, really held it down.
No problem.
She really held it down.
Because I want you to be able to rest. You can't rest if you worried about this, that, and the third.
Yeah. Miss Jan said, "Do y'all wear y'all masks out?" We don't go out often. If I could be transparent, we don't go out often. And when we do, I really don't as much. But I'm the same person who I haven't been in the store in months. So when I say I went out for me is like to get something to eat through the drive-thru. Or out for me is like I got to take the kids to practice, right? And like, because we live in Illinois and the kids play travel ball, practice for them is an indoor facility, and the indoor facility doesn't allow for parents to come in. So practice. So if I say I'm taking Kennedy to practice, then I'm literally driving her to the door, popping the trunk so she can get her bag. She's going inside, and then for the most part, that's it. So my interaction with the general public is very limited. And yeah, so I think for me, it's probably, if I could be transparent, it's probably more so the weather changes. Because I just heard ice hitting the window now, so that suggests that it's snowing again. So the weather has been up and down here in Illinois a lot. We had this bout of very warm weather, or was seemed to have been like warm weather. Then now it's back super cold, and it's like, excuse me, there's no in between. And if I could be transparent, best friends, I don't wear a coat outside because it's very difficult for me to drive in a coat. And so, oftentimes I run to the truck. And, a couple of years ago, it wasn't that big of a deal because our garage is attached to the house. So before, when I would run to the truck, you just be walking outside, getting in the truck. And, I would get in the truck while the garage was still closed. Once I got ready to turn on the truck, I would put the garage door up and then back out. Well, now that we converted our garage and now our garage is a finished space, and that's the fulfillment center, now the truck is in the driveway. You know what I mean? And so I literally have to go out into the elements. So a lot of it is probably, if I could be transparent, from not wearing a coat. Can I be honest? So yeah. Peyton said, I'm in downstate Illinois, and we had 57 degrees today. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Y'all doing it downstate, because baby, up here, it ain't nothing like that. Miss Jan said Virginia Beach, Washington, is cold here too. Man, anything with the word beach in it, you winning. Anything, best friend, can I be honest with you? Anything with the word beach in it, you winning. Can I tell y'all a story, Sean? I'm telling you, but best friends, I want y'all to listen to this story. Let me tell y'all what happened while Sean was live. So, Sean was live. I gotta get Sean's reaction too. So Sean was live downstairs in the studio. So there's 3 levels to the house. I'm up on the highest level. There's like the other level with the kitchen and stuff, and then there's the studio down below. So Sean was downstairs in the studio, and she was live with the best friends. So Kennedy walks into the room, and I had told them before Sean went live, I said, Sean, I said, my voice is in and out. I said, can you make sure the kids know they got to go ahead and shower and brush their teeth for the night before, they get comfortable and start playing a video game or watching TV, right? So 15 minutes later, Kennedy comes to the door because we told them, hey, mommy's sick, so keep your distance, right? So Kennedy comes to the door. Kennedy says, Mom, we got a problem. I'm looking like, no. In my mind, I didn't say it, but I'm looking like, no, 9 times out of 10, you got a problem. I ain't got no problem. I'm sick and I'm not getting out of this bed. Every time I stand up, I get weak and dizzy. So 9 times out of 10, I'm going to listen to your problem, but 9 times out of 10, that's still your problem. So Kennedy said, well, I showered and I brushed my teeth, right? And so then I put my towel on the towel rack behind the toilet. And I put my big towel on the towel rack behind the toilet. And then I tried to put my face towel on the towel rack behind the toilet too. But that's where the problem comes in, Mom, because my face towel slipped in the toilet. What? She said, my face towel slipped in the toilet. So I'm sitting there looking at her like, did she get it out? Best friend, I'm looking at her like, okay. I said, okay, niece, I'm still waiting on the problem. You told me a story. You told me a parable. Sis, you told me a parable. I'm still waiting on how I'm involved in the shit. You see what I'm saying? Do I need to go fish it out? I'm still, no. This was a lesson. The lesson, best friends, here's the backstory. The backstory is these two privileged suburban children of ours asked us for a dog. We gave them a dog every single day, multiple times a day. Shawna and I clean up after the dog. Mm-hmm. We don't bat an eyelash. We just do it. You understand what I'm saying? We don't complain about it. We just do it because the only way to make sure something is done right is to sometimes do it yourself when you're dealing with 2 9-year-olds. So this was the perfect opportunity for me to say, "No, niece, get your hands dirty."
Yep.
So she said, well, what do you want me to do? I said, it's not about what I want you to do. It's about what must be done. Okay? This is not about what I want. It's not about what you want. Let's take me and you out of it. It's too personal. You see what I'm saying? So I said, let's just talk about what has to happen. What has to happen is somebody got to get the towel. Because if somebody don't get the towel, you're going to tear up my whole septic system. She said, well, Mom, there's more. I said, well, what could be worse than that? She said, I pooped before I showered. She said, and although I flushed it all down, my mind still goes back to the fact all of this was happening while y'all was shopping. You see what I'm saying? My mind still goes back to the fact that I just pooped before I showered. So you mean to tell me, this is what this privileged little 9-year-old was standing in the door telling me. So you mean to tell me I gotta stick my hand? I said, no, wait one damn minute. Do you want me to stick my hand?
Right. And my thing is, you don't think about that when we cleaning these toilets for y'all.
That's what I told her. I said, well, what about, let's talk about this. Again, let's take me and you out of it. It's too personal. It's too personal when I tell it that way. You wasn't worried about it when Sean was up here cleaning y'all bathroom, and when I was in here cleaning our bathroom, and when we was both downstairs cleaning that bathroom.
Exactly.
Where was your antennas then? Where was your level of concern then? Or that doo-doo dog that you got. That doo-doo dog that you got. That drop logs you see what I'm saying? Like where was your antennas then?
Right.
Where was your level of concern then? So I told her, I said, let me walk you through instruction. This is the best bit of advice that I could give unto you. So girl, I talked her through that whole thing, but guess who didn't move? Huh? Look at your neighbor and say, guess who didn't move?
I know you did.
Girl, I am so unbothered. I'm teaching lessons in 2023. I'm telling y'all children don't appreciate you, make them. That's the lesson. If your children don't appreciate you, young or old, make them. Everybody gonna appreciate you. Let me tell you, this is the day of appreciation. This is the day of appreciation. I bet you by the time I talked her through how to get that towel out, I told her, I said, get that towel out, sis. I said, you got to wring that towel. Get that towel out. She said, oh my God.
No, oh my God.
I said, yeah. I said, now you can throw it in the garbage if you want to, but sis, you still gotta. Exactly, Miss Johnny. Get you some gloves. Roll them gloves up to your elbow. Reach your pretty little hands down in that pretty little commode and fish out that pretty little towel. If you want to wring that towel out and throw that towel in the garbage, that's between you and your Jesus. But once you do that, then you got to go back and you got to figure out, am I going to get in the shower again and do this all over again?
Right.
Or am I just going to scrub from my elbows down to my fingertips and up under my nail beds? Either way it go, I support you. I support you.
Right.
Avoya said use a coat hanger. We don't have no wire hangers. Mm-mm. We got rid of all of our wire hangers.
I don't do wire hangers, honey. I hate them.
No more wire hangers.
I hate them.
No more. Girl, I feel so comfortable with y'all, girl. How am I in the bed with no brassiere on? Girl, I don't never do this. Girl, I ain't got no jewelry on. Look at what's happening, girl.
Well, you're not feeling well. You're not supposed to have all that on.
Girl, this is... Renee said Candy need a humidifier.
You're just sick and shut in. You're not supposed to have all that.
Renee said Candy need a humidifier, girl. It don't seem like I'm going to be able to open up for Fantasia tomorrow night. Do it. Girl, Kim and them in concert, girl, it don't seem like I'm going to be able to... You think I'm gonna be able to do it, girl?
No.
Thank you, Angelita. She said you're a natural beauty. Miss Johnny, no wire hangers. We got rid of all the wire hangers. I went to Walmart and I got black and white hangers. My shirts go on black hangers. My bottoms go on white hangers. Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. Thank you, Miss Margaret. Yes, yes, yes. I couldn't wait to tell y'all that story, girl. I couldn't wait. I was not finna tell. You thought I was finna tell Sean that story and I tell y'all. Girl, let me see. You thought I was finna tell Sean that story, girl. You should ask Kendi. You should say, girl, what happened?
Right.
I heard y'all had a faux pas.
What happened with Tal?
Girl, I heard y'all had a. But yeah, they don't learn, girl. They don't learn unless you gotta get them involved. You gotta get them involved. And see, these are the same kids. These are the same kids. Well, up until about August or September, every Thursday or Friday, because we will alternate days. Every Thursday or Friday, we had a housekeeper that would come, and she would clean every inch of this house. Excuse me. She would clean every inch of this house. She would scrub baseboards. She would do their room. She did everything. And so I used to tell the kids, you show the utmost respect to her because, she's taking a huge responsibility off of our plate, and allowing us to have more freedom of time. But baby, I don't know if she moved out of town. Girl, I don't know if she got locked up, if they booked her on the ward. Girl, I don't know if her green card expired. I don't know. But baby, when y'all get a hold of Miss Deborah, let your girl know. Angelita said, where's the housekeeper? Girl, I don't know. To the point where one of my friends that I used to work with, she said, girl, I know you used to always have good stuff to say about the lady that cleaned for you. Send me her information. Girl, my friend called me back. She said, she ain't answered the phone or my text. I said, I don't know. She ain't.
Maybe she retired.
Girl, she ain't responded to Sean neither. Look at Sean wiping her lashes.
Girl, I got something in my eye.
Did you get your lashes done?
No. Eyelash in my eye.
Angelita said, I need one once a month. It's a life changer. It's a game changer. A lot of people say that they can't afford it. And I tell you, you can't afford not to. Here's why. Here's why. When Sean and I have to do the whole house, and we don't have a big house. It's like when you configure the basement, what, 3,500 square feet, something like that? Maybe with the basement?
No, about 3,000, 3,100 maybe.
So our house is about 3,100 square feet. It's not a big house, okay? My stomach and my butt can touch the front and back of this house. So it's not a big house, but it's 3 levels and it's 3 different restrooms. So when you factor in how much time it takes us to clean the house, and then last year we got rid of all the carpet. So we pulled up all the carpet and we got hardwood floors throughout. The time that you spend, it literally takes us 8 hours, even with the 2 of us, to go through the whole house. I'm talking about baseboards, just everything. Sweeping, mopping, glass, dusting, everything. So you figure 2 people, 8 hours, take your salary times 8 and do the math. Like, even if you're doing it on a Saturday, that's still time that you could be doing something else. And so that time that you invest doing that, doing laundry, doing all of the stuff that you could pass to somebody else, even if you pay somebody, let's say you pay somebody $15 an hour to clean your house, all you got to do is figure out how to go somewhere and make $16 an hour and you $1 up an hour, okay? And you done took that problem off your plate.
Lydia got a mention.
So I tell people, Miss Lydia, I'm on my way over there because what that tells me is that there's a wing with my name on it.
Okay.
That tells me that your residence is divided into wings. There's the east wing, the west wing, and the north wing. So that means perhaps the east wing might have my name on it with a spare bedroom. But yeah, Mm-hmm. And Miss Brenda said, I appreciate my housekeeper once a month. I find the money. Exactly. Exactly. Because it's a whole nother level. It's very freeing. And I'm a firm believer that anything that you can outsource that's gonna free up more time for you to have balance in your life, definitely do it. Definitely do it. And what you'll find, if I could be honest, best friend, when you hire that housekeeper and you have them come in and do that for you, you're gonna fall in love with the luxury and you're gonna look for ways to pay for it. And usually those ways don't mean cutting back. You're gonna look for something else that's gonna pay that bill for you. Thank you, Miss Denise. She said praying that you feel better, that you get better. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I didn't want to go another day without calling my best friends. I said, girl, they gonna forget about me.
They're gonna be like, who?
Exactly, girl. They gonna forget about me. Angelita said, how much does a housekeeper cost? I never had one before. How much did she cost, Sean?
Honestly, it depends on the size of your home. Most housekeepers will give you a price based off the square footage of your house or the number of rooms or something like that. I think ours was, how much was ours? Ours was
two something.
I think it was $210 or something like that. And that was once we added the basement because the basement wasn't finished when she initially started cleaning our house, and then we had to add the basement to it. Before the basement, I think it was like $150. And that was for the entire house. So it was a drop in the bucket. Like,
yeah,
it really was.
Yeah. Diane said, anybody in Chicago have the name of a good service? Girl, we used to.
Yeah, I used to.
We used to, best friend. We used to have Miss Deborah, but girl, she not answering the phone or responding to text. Girl, I don't know who made her mad.
Right. And we used to have a best friend that owned a company in Chicago, but I don't know if she still does it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, so.
Did y'all see Grandma Hollow's funeral service? Did anybody watch Grandma Hollow's funeral service on today?
Honey, that pastor preached that thing.
I missed the whole service.
You fell asleep, you said.
Girl, I was so sick. Somebody said Grandma Hollow funeral service going on. They sent me the link. I clicked on the link. I sent you the link because that's when you was gone. I don't know. You was gone with one of the kids to practice. Girl, I got about 5 minutes in. I just remember staring at that picture next to the casket of Grandma Hollow and drifting off to sleep. Girl, I was staring at that picture and I should have known. You know you getting tired and the medicine is kicking in when you get fixated on one object and you can't take your eyes off that one object. Girl, I was fixated on that picture like, girl, I just was locked in on that picture and girl, drifted off to sleep. Then I woke up. Girl, and there was all kind of other drama going on too.
What?
It was all kind of other drama going on too on the internet.
Oh, was it? See, I haven't been on there. After I took care of our pages, I haven't had time to do anything.
Yeah. People were sending me stuff, but girl, I can't. That storyline that became a rabbit hole. If you know, you know.
That you talking about that? Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
That storyline that became a rabbit hole, and baby, I can't even get involved in that because the main thing ain't the main thing no more. The main thing ain't the main thing no more. So
it's going off the rails.
Miss Deborah said, where did they post the funeral? The funeral was posted.
It was on the church's website.
The funeral, they said it was posted on the church's website, but if you go to the lottery frappe and you know if you go to Hollow's page, it's on there.
Okay.
And then you also have Shell was live, and she was at the burial. Excuse me. Shell was live and she was at the burial. So you get some of the burial. Then you get some of the repast. So the past 3, I sure am in Voya. Yes. I sure am. That's exactly what I was talking about. But you get some of the repast and you get some of the burial. So if you go to the frappe, the lottery frappe. Lottery, frappe, and laughs. If you go over there, then you get to see a lot of what we were talking about. But they was talking about Shell had posted that Cash App, so they was running her underground too on that vlog. You see on that vlog website.
I saw that.
They said she had posted that Cash App. Yeah.
Letting people be correct.
I don't know. We tried to help though.
I know, but hey,
yeah, we tried to help. Yeah, I don't know. We tried to help. We said, hey, you got to monetize. Because listen, best friends, make no mistake about it. There's nothing wrong with making money online. This is no different than back in the 80s when you would get companies that would send you them sales letters. Direct mail. Direct mail. You know, you would get them coupons and stuff in the mail. The internet, for many businesses, is just another way of getting in front of a lot of people for a more affordable price. So there's nothing wrong with monetizing and wanting to make money online. The danger is when you're not offering a product or service and you want people to give just for the sake of giving. I think that's where stuff gets sticky and that's where people feel some kind of way. So if you have a product or a service like we do, it's not contingent to be a part of our community. It's not contingent on you spending money with us. You spend money over here because there's something over here that you connect with and you're like, oh, I want, this or I want that. And I see that you guys offer it, so you take advantage of it. But there's a lot of people who come over here who may never ever spend money, and that's okay too. But I think the reason why a lot of people are attacking them is because, it's the constant Cash App thing. And I think a lot of people feel some kind of way. What do you think about? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that is the case because it's one of those things where, because I mean, people have even offered, they've asked us, do you have a P.O. box? I want to send you something. I want to gift you something. And we're like, no. The biggest gift that you can do for us is either come and hang out with us, share our pages, shop on our websites. You don't have to send me a thing. I'm not asking anybody for anything. And then, we work on our end to do what we need to do as far as that goes. But like you said, when somebody's just simply just asking for gifts, donations, love tokens, whatever you want to call it, then that's when people start to feel away. Especially if somebody's not offering it on their own volition. Because there are some people that will just do it just because. So it's like somebody on one of our lives, it was like, do you guys have a P.O. box? We want to gift you something. And people want to do that because they connect with you, they vibe with you, whatever. Maybe you bless them in some kind of way that you may not even have known of. But I feel like if people want to do it, let them do it. But then when you're just asking, I think that's when the issue comes into play.
Yeah. Renee said your friends got followers tagging superstars on their posts. Wow. I don't know. Gloria said, Candy, I pray that you get better soon. Thank you very, very much. So, yeah. But, that's just our perspective, and everybody's going to look at it different. Yeah, everybody's going to look at it different. Avoya said it's not about the business. They trying to get followers. I noticed today she was on Miss La Truth page trying to get followers. Oh, wow. That's interesting. And then best friend said the Cash App automatically pinned on their page. She was not asking for money. Y'all need to stop talking about these people. Well, first off, let me tell you this, friend, because you must not know. The Cash App is not automatically pinned on anybody's page. In order for your Cash App to be down there, you have to pin it. The only thing that's automatically pinned at the bottom of somebody's page when they go live is oftentimes at the bottom of the page, it'll say during this video, you can show support by giving stars, etc. That's the only thing that automatically comes up. Second thing, we have to learn as a community and as a people that if we don't like the conversation, we don't have to sit and listen to it. Everything on the internet is by free will, right? And so if somebody is having a conversation, and I'm very glad that you said that, if somebody is having a conversation on any live, in any room, in any environment, and you don't like the nature of the conversation, then respectfully, you do have the ability to leave and excuse yourself. But what's very, very toxic is we try to force ourselves and our opinion on others. You can't tell people what to talk about. If several of my followers have watched this journey and we've all been a part of it, and this is a conversation that they still want to have based on sending me stuff in the inbox, then that's a conversation that we will have. If that's not a conversation that you want to be a part of, then I will say maybe this video isn't for you. Leave and come back when we're talking about a topic that resonates with you better. So that's that. But trying to dictate and tell people what they should and shouldn't talk about is very toxic. And I really, really think that it's poison that people get in people's comments doing that. I can't tell you what to talk about. I can't tell you what to think. I can't tell you how to feel. I can't tell you what to believe. And you can't do that to me either. I don't know, what environment you're used to where you feel like you can bully people or dictate, the nature of the conversation or how things go. But that don't work for me, and I don't respond to that. Sick or not? You got anything to add?
Period, Pooh.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's it. Because people, so what typically happens, and I've noticed a trend, and it's probably going to happen on this video. So best friends, what typically happens is people will say stuff, or they won't typically say it while we're live, but they'll say it on the replay because they don't think people are listening or watching the comments. And so oftentimes, the stuff that people are nervous or unsure about saying, thank you very, very much for the stars, best friend. The stuff that people don't want to say in the comments while people are live because they don't want, other people to comfort them or say anything negative or whatever, they'll wait. And a lot of times people will get in the comments and they'll say stuff like that on the replay. But it's like, we got to do better. As a people, we got to do better. If we want other people to show us respect, we have to first lead with respect. And I think it's very, very small of us to try to dictate who says what, who's talking about what narrative they're pushing, etc. There's so many communities online. You're supposed to connect with the people who connect with you. And if you don't force yourself on them. Because I bet you, if I took my last dollar that I have in the bank, I bet you, if I went back to your page 4 years ago, 8 years ago, when Donald Trump was running for office, I bet you wasn't over there in them groups. I bet y'all wasn't doing all that in them groups. You don't go over there and do that with all them people. They have a different opinion than you, and you let them people be. You see what I'm saying? Them people got a different opinion than you, and you let them people be. You respect the fact that they think different than you, and you go on with your day. You see what I'm saying? The same thing over here. If the best friends and I have a different opinion than you, you let us go on with our day. We ain't bothering you. Don't come over here bothering me.
Or if you want to have a healthy conversation or a healthy, I won't even say a debate because sometimes that can be seen as hostile. But if you want to have a healthy conversation where we have different points of view, where we can hear what you have to say and you can hear what we have to say, we're all for that. We're not asking anybody to follow our community or be a part of our community and agree with what we say and be yes men. We're not saying that. But there's a way to have an opposing opinion or an opposing thought and be respectful at the same time.
Yeah. Because we have a history of doing that to each other, family. Especially women. Can I be honest with you, black women? I could call it out because I am one. But we have a history of coming for each other. You don't come for that man that's been talking. You see what I'm saying? You don't come from that man that be laying next to you that's talking crazy. You don't put him in his place. So don't think you finna come over here and put me in mine. You understand what I'm saying? You don't go to work when your boss tell you to sit your ass down right now. When he say sit your ass down right now, you take lunch at noon. Don't get your ass up off that phone till noon. You don't have nothing to say when Master say. So don't come over here. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't come over here with all of it. You ain't free as you think you are. You understand what I'm saying? Don't. When the people at work tell you, you better show up or else you fired. You see what I'm saying? Thank you for the stars, best friend. We just do each other so wrong. It's disrespect written all over our actions towards one another. And I'm not gonna treat my sister, my brother, somebody that I know, somebody that I don't know. I'm not gonna treat you any different than I would want you to treat me. I lead with respect, and respect is what I require. You understand what I'm saying? It's not negotiable. It's not negotiable. You see what I'm saying? Respect is what I require because it's the best friends that allow me to be free. Can I be 100? It's the best friends who initiate the conversation, who tell me in the comments what they want to talk about, who ask the questions, who show up night after night. Y'all allow us to be free. We don't dance to nobody else's beat. We don't move. We don't jump when nobody else say jump. You see what I'm saying? It's the community over here for me.
Facts.
That's who pay the bills up in here. So that's it. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. So yeah. Who was that? Candace Parker done with ball?
No, she leaving and going to Las Vegas.
Oh, she leaving Chicago. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. She ain't been here that long.
She's a free agent, so she decided to bounce.
I'm a free agent too.
You finna bounce?
Nope. I ain't got nowhere else to go. Shaw, you a free agent?
I am a free agent.
Oh, where you going?
Nowhere.
Man. Sean, I need my hair twisted.
You can't even sit up for 5 minutes. How you gonna get your hair twisted?
This the longest I've been up all day.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
But I bet you one thing though.
What?
I bet you one thing. I'm gonna take one of them gummies though.
The sleepy time gummies?
The melatonin gummies.
Why?
Because I tossed and turned all night.
Did you really?
I tossed and turned something crazy. I sure did. Mm-hmm.
Them little baby gummies though, they ain't gonna be enough for you.
Mm-hmm. Elisa said, I know Darius know how to post the topics to get conversation started. Darius is a mess.
Oh, yeah,
he is.
Try girls.
He is. Oh, because he said he wanted to try girl. He ain't serious and y'all ain't serious. If y'all believe it, look, if y'all gonna mail y'all panties to him. Y'all too crazy. Darius do that for engagement. He do that to get y'all panties in a bunch.
Right.
To get y'all feathers ruffled.
And somebody will contact him and be like, oh, Darius, I noticed that you said.
You'll get Darius some cookie.
No.
You'll get Darius some cookie.
No. And it's not because he's unattractive. He's a nice looking man. But Darius ain't hardly never even thought about wanting to do nothing like that.
Okay, listen. It's 178 people watching live right now. About 165 of y'all are women. And about 145 of y'all are straight. It's just between me, you, Shawna, and the gatepost. I'm not even gonna send him the video. Tell me in the comments, and your man ain't even looking because he don't even know who you watching online. Tell me in the comments, if you were single, would you give Darius some cookie? Yes or no? Would you give Darius some cookie? If he ate cookies, would you give Darius some cookie? Yes or no? Huh? Y'all too crazy. At least said no. Y'all too crazy. Y'all too crazy. Guess my answer. No. Y'all talking about some no. Y'all talking about some girl. Y'all too crazy. Girl, Darius is cute.
Darius is nice.
Let me tell you something. He's tall. He's dark skinned, and he's very attractive. He's very attractive to me. Nice looking. I would give Darius some cookie. I would totally give Darius some cookie. As a matter of fact, let me tell you this. As a matter of fact, if I go to dining with Darius, because when we had tickets, I had just had my surgery. I had just had my hysterectomy. So Sean went, but she went with one of my friends. If I go, you understand what I'm saying?
You'd have been trying to go back there and help him with the pots.
Girl, you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to stick around for the after party, and I'm not trying to play spades.
You are a mess.
I'm trying to stick around for the after party, and I'm not trying to play spades.
You are.
Alicia said, no cookies, no cakes, no butter pecan candy, no nothing. Yeah, Darius is cute. He is very cute. He is very handsome.
Yeah, he's very nice.
He's very handsome.
So
now, me and Darius couldn't be in a relationship together, even if he was bisexual. Let's say he was a bisexual man. We couldn't be in no relationship together because we both too mouthy. We both too mouthy. So then if he did like women, the police would stay at our house. You understand what I'm saying? The police would stay at our house. them pots and pans wouldn't be mailed to y'all. They be dented because we be going upside each other's heads. For real. Because his mouth is greasy and so is mine. You understand what I'm saying? And so y'all thought Tina and Ike was something to watch. Girl, them neighbors would be like, oh my God, they're killing, he's killing her. She's killing him. She's literally killing him. Oh my God. Like, yeah, like you see what I'm saying? Happening? Like, that's how we get down. Like, that's how we would get down, for real, because his mouth is just as slippery as mine. And like, you know how somebody say something to him and he quick with it? I'm quick with it too. So two people who quick with it.
It'll be a hot mess.
Yeah, we have nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. But jail, okay?
Jail. Candy be calling me like, best friend, let me tell you what happened. I'd be like, girl, what he say now? Matter of fact, not even what he say. What you say?
What did you do? What did you say?
What happened?
Well, it all started when I was trying to get him advice. And I was trying to tell him, I was trying to say, babe, look, this is what we should do with our business. And he came back and said, what? Our business. We, you speaking French. We wasn't cutting onions. We wasn't cutting tomatoes. You know, that's what he'll say. And I'd be like, well, baby, but since we together now, you know, our purse business and our cooking business, etc. And he'd be like, yeah, no. He'd be like, I'm a solo act. You know, he always be like, I'm a solo act. And I'd be like, but you wasn't a solo act last night? But you weren't a solo act last night? Girl. That man, every time you talk about Cookie, girl, he be about to throw up.
Right.
Girl, that man is hilarious. That man is hilarious. But yeah, y'all know I'm not like Sean and like Darius and them. I'm not like really gay. Like, I just play one on TV. So like, you know, like I could go the other way though. You see what I'm saying? Like, out of the two of us, y'all would bet y'all last dollar that it would be Sean. Girl, Sean ain't doing nothing with no man. I would go the other way though.
There is only one man on the face of this planet at this one very moment that I may even consider going back over the fence for.
No, you wouldn't consider it. You would do it, girl. If you could catch this man and y'all, he's a celebrity.
He's a celebrity, honey.
Y'all got 3 guesses. 3 guesses. Anybody can guess. What do he play in? Or
you know, if I say it, they're gonna know it automatically if I say what he playing in.
Give him some clues. Give him some clues.
He used to play professional ball.
Professional what?
I ain't gonna say. He used to play professional ball. He has children.
Mm-hmm. He all on social media. He all on social media.
And he all on social media. Those are my 3 clues. That's all you get.
Andrew said, what profession?
I'm not giving no more clues because it's easy if I give you certain clues. Did you just say it?
Alicia already said Duval.
Oh my God, girl, Alicia, when I tell you.
She already said Duval.
When I tell you me and Kadeem would be scrapping in the middle of the street.
LaTanya said Shaq.
Oh, God, no. God, no. Yes, Duval Ellis, honey. Let me tell you, honey. Let me tell you how Kadeem would be cursing me out 10 days going north, honey. He is the onlyest man right now on the face of this planet that will even make me consider going the other way.
Girl.
And she said the guy with Tyler Perry. Y'all know? Because y'all thinking the same thing. Y'all secretly be looking at Kadeem like, I just so wish that you would just decide to just pack your bags one day and just say deuces to you. But I love their relationship. I ain't gonna say too much because that's not what this platform is about. But
Patrice said she said he young now.
What that mean?
How old is he?
How old you think I am?
How old is he? How old is he though?
I think he's in his 30s.
That is young because you a lot older than that.
I have graduated to that level in my life.
You a lot older than 30s. I mean,
am I cougar status? I didn't think I was cougar status yet.
No, but I'm 39, so I mean, like I'm the last of the 30s that you should be. A little bit more jailers in your future.
Ooh, you shady boots.
What?
Shady boots.
What?
Anyway.
They said no, he about 40.
Is he? Oh my goodness. Yeah. See? That girl. Oh, he's in his 30s. Okay, Patrice said he is in his 30s. I think he's in his 30s. But, honey.
Sean, 43. You 43?
I am. I'll be 44 this year.
Girl, she was born in the 70s. She need to be done with that, girl.
79. You act like I was born in 72.
Who could I? Let me see.
Who could you? Yeah, who could you?
Who could I? Hey, Brandy. She said, "Don't do her." What Brandy say? She said, "Don't do her like that."
She's the same age as me. That's right, Brandy. You better come get her and tell her to quit talking about us like we 75,000.
Brandy, let me find out. You 1 year from filing Social Security. Let me find out you and Sean are 1 year from filing.
Look how she do us, Brandy. Shady.
Somebody else said I'm 79 too. Let me be quiet there for y'all get mad at me. These are just good clean jokes, best friend. These are just good clean jokes.
Oh, and the 38 to be exact. He's just 1 year younger than you. Girl, shut up.
Brady said she's 44. Oh yeah, she gets Social Security next year. On her 45th birthday? It'd be the 45th birthday. On your 45th birthday? No. Yeah, you can get it. No, you can get it. No. You can get that good check.
You want to get off of us. That's what
you get that good check and that good insurance, girl. Uh-huh. I just be clowning y'all because I'm holding on to my 30s until March, okay? Until March. That's what we doing over here. Brandy, where was you at on your Instagram? Because, girl, it was hot and sunny and it was a waterfall, girl.
Brandy is a world traveler.
Brandy is a world traveler.
She is a world traveler. She will not have time to be sticking around these here Illinois streets.
I know that's right. Girl, neighbor be traveling. Because, girl, what I need to do is get the travel plug. Okay. Neighbor got the travel plug. Neighbor, let me find out you got a travel agency. You got a travel agency? She said she was in Palm Springs.
Ooh, really?
Girl.
I thought she was like in Jamaica or something.
Girl, that's where the affluent people go, girl.
It is.
Girl. They only let me go by referral. I can only go to Palm Springs by referral.
Why do you say that?
By referral, niece. Cause as soon as I get off the plane, they like, you arrived at Palm Springs, wrong stop. But y'all know I don't have much more of a voice. I'm straining. I know I'm straining, boy. You got some medicine for me?
I do.
Sean might be putting something in this medicine because every time.
Would you stop saying that in these intimate streets?
Excuse me.
Somebody creates a platform saying that I'm trying to off you.
Every time I take the medicine, I fall asleep. And this is daytime medicine. This ain't even no nighttime medicine, best friends. Every time I take the medicine, I fall asleep. What is Sean doing to this medicine?
Nothing. Giving it to you. Administering it to you. That's it.
What are you putting in the medicine?
Nothing. Whatever ingredients are in the medicine.
You did put something in that orange juice, though.
Yes, emergency.
It was cloudy.
Emergency.
It was foggy.
Okay.
It was discolored. Listen, if something go down with me, y'all call State Farm. Tell State Farm, scratch the beneficiary information that we had. Call my mom. My mom is my emergency contact. Then my mom will give y'all a little finder's fee for looking out for her and the kids.
Best friends, please don't humor her. Don't egg her on.
TSB said, leave Shawna alone. She good to you. You already made her mad over the cord. Girl, let me show you the cord. TSB, let me show you the cord. Let me show you the cord. This is just between me and my friend. Y'all, excuse the fact. Excuse the fact that I don't have no brassiere on. Listen, that's not what this is about. Look. You see these cords? You see these cords that go to these Nintendo joysticks? You see how long these cords is? what niece tried to do, what she tried to do, she tried to go ahead and she tried to wind up the cords. And I kept telling Sean, remember I was on the video the other night, and I kept telling y'all, I said, Shawna is mad with me. Sean got an attitude with me. I said, Sean got an attitude because all I said was, now you here, let's have a conversation. All I said was I was sitting right over there in that chair that she in right now. And Sean had walked over to my video game and she was winding up the cords. I said, Sean, don't wind up the cords because you're going to create a short in the cord. So she put the cord down and and I'm like, I said, I know you ain't got no attitude because I said don't wind up my cords like that. And girl, she stumped up out of here. And I said, look at how you acting. And the Lord been good to you. Girl, look at how you acting. So, Sean, what's your side of the story?
Your side. What you just said.
We want to hear your version. Come on, do a reenactment. We want Sean's reenactment. This is the second part of the skit. This is in my Carmen voice. This is the second part of the skit. This is a skit. I'm being messy, y'all, right now. This is a skit. This is the second part of the skit. Ready? Yeah. Yeah. You do it. You do it. You do it. How it go down?
So first of all, best friends, this is the thing, okay? I had a Nintendo. First of all, I am 4 years older than this chick that's laying up in the bed. So I clearly know.
She was going to say child.
I clearly know how you're supposed to handle a Nintendo joystick. You're not supposed to wrap it around the actual joystick because it will put a short in your cord. What I was doing was I was trying to wind it up to get it from hanging off of the dresser so it doesn't fall onto the floor. I was not going to wrap it around the joystick. I was simply pulling it up so it wouldn't be hanging off of the dresser, and I was going to put it on the dresser, right? This one, you see how sweetly she said that? Don't wind up the cord because it could put a short in it. That's not how she said it to me on that evening. What she said was, listen here. What she said was, don't wrap my joystick around it because you're going to put a short in it. Then when I tried to respond and say, then when I tried to respond and say, I'm not, she cuts me off. Don't get no attitude. Okay, so at this point, I'm not going to say anything. Because at this point, you got it. You got all of it. So I'm going to put the little joystick down and I'm going to dismiss myself from the room. That is what occurred.
Girl, she put that joystick down and ran off, girl.
Y'all see y'all right here. I had my comments.
She put that joystick down, girl. I said, well.
So it was how she said it to me, which is what triggered me. And I was like, okay, goodie bye. Alicia said, I believe Sean. Court is adjourned.
That's what I want to know. Can you ask them in the comments, who do you believe?
Who do you believe? Do you believe mine? Do you believe Exhibit A?
That's a good.
Or Exhibit B?
That's a good
thing.
That's a good poll. I want to know whose side.
Exhibit A?
Whose side, niece?
Or Exhibit B?
Whose side?
Ashley said, that's believable. Deborah said, Candy is so dramatic. Terry said, I'm on your side now, Sean. Ooh. Angelina said, Team Sean. Let me see.
That's how they be changing the sides on Karina and Carmen, girl. That's how they be getting the same pancake fans.
Jackie said, y'all should get a TV show. Girl, if somebody
pancake fans. I'm calling them pancake fans. Y'all pancake fans. Y'all be on Karina's side today and Carmen's side tomorrow. I know y'all. Y'all pancake fans.
Angela said y'all should do pranks. This would be so funny. Girl, I'm too old to be doing pranks. You know them pranks and them videos and them people be doing, girl.
We used to do pranks on, we used to do the call-in show.
Andrea said the sick person usually is a little moody.
Yeah.
And she said, y'all are fun. Girl, this is us every day, all day. This is like real life. This is true deal. Okay, this is it. BD said, Candy tried it.
I sure did. But you know, hindsight is 2020. I might have liked to have got an attitude because she really did wind up my cord. She was like, she was sitting over there like, and I was like, You don't mind on my thing. You can get a short in it. Nobody gonna get a short in your cord. Here, let me sound like a queen. She be sounding like a queen, girl. Nobody gonna get a short in your cord. Nobody gonna get a short in your.
You get on my nerves.
And nobody gonna get a short in your cord. Girl, I was like, okay. Girl, that's what when y'all be like, y'all straights and y'all be like, I want to be a fly on the wall. I want to see like how do they interact with each other? Like what's the difference between like a gay couple and a straight couple? It be the petty pie. That's the difference. It be the petty pie. It be like this happens 24 hours a day. As long as everybody is awake, we back and forth and we petty like this all day. Girl, if I would have pulled some of these same stunts and tricks with a man, girl, he would have walked out and left. He wouldn't even have said, it's over, I'm done. Girl, he would have just put his toothbrush in his drawers, because you know they only be having 2 pair of drawers. Girl, he would have put his toothbrush in his drawers in his bag. Girl, his crossbody. Girl, he would have put his toothbrush in his drawers in his crossbody, and he would have walked out, girl. And I would have been like, oh, can you bring me something from the store? Yeah. He ain't came back from the store yet, and it's been 10 years. He ain't came back from my man ain't came back from the store yet, and it's been over 2 years. Girl, that's what that's giving, girl. He wouldn't stay. Not with me. Why would he? Girl, why would he? I ain't gave him not one reason. TSB said my husband called me petty all the time. I know you be running Mr. Bell's blood pressure up, girl. That's probably what did he be drinking Crown Royal when you do it? Girl, cause yeah, Sean be doing it to me and I'll be like, I'm gonna be strung out fooling with you. I see an addiction in my future and it's not good.
I'm not gonna send you over the edge.
You're not gonna send me over the edge? So yeah. But best friends, I gotta give me some medicine. Look at Cordell Stewart on the TV. Y'all remember when he was married to Portia?
What's he talking about?
Y'all remember how they used to say he used to allegedly be what he used to do? They said they call him you see they said they call him in the I'll tell you in a minute. Allegedly. But yeah, I don't know. Yep. But anyway, y'all, I love you. Make sure your notifications are on because I'm going to definitely call you. Alicia said, why he on TV? Because I don't know. My mama had me watching the Lakers game and they doing this segment called Game Time. It was after the Lakers game. He just doing commentary. But girl, how he doing commentary and we were just talking about the basketball game. He played football. So we don't want to hear your commentary, sir. Excuse me. It seemed like you're not qualified to speak on the topic. But anyway. Y'all, let me get some medicine and some rest. And I will call y'all tomorrow. We have an unboxing that we're going to be doing tomorrow. And I want you guys to be a part of that unboxing. A beautiful Black-owned business that we made the decision to consciously support. And we want you guys to support. So for those of you guys who do not know what the business is, should I tell them? Or surprise them?
They'll see it tomorrow.
You heard it here. You'll see it tomorrow. But we're standing by this business, girl. We sticking beside this business, and we want you guys to stick beside this business. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Let me know in the comments real quick on the way out the door if you think you know the business. Alicia said, I want to know now.
We've talked about this business.
We've talked about this business a lot on this platform. We've talked about this business a lot on this platform. And so what we're going to start doing is we're going to start highlighting different Black-owned businesses. And so, we ordered from them. We're going to do an unboxing. We're going to also go live at some point this week coming up where we're using the product as well. So, yeah, it's definitely something you want to be a part of. But I don't see any guesses. I was wanting to hold on to see if anybody guessed. Elisa said, what time tomorrow so I could set my alarm? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what time because it kind of depends on how I'm feeling, if I could be honest. TSB said, what type of product? Lisa said, does it have something to do with seasonings? Yeah. Deborah said, I got you seasonings.
There you go.
It's food related. Yeah. Yep. Darius cookware, that's a good idea. That will probably be something that we do in the future. Yeah. We definitely want to show love over there. We want some of them cookbooks. I really want some of his cookbooks. So, yeah. Yeah, you guys got it. You guys got it. So the unboxing video is going to be tomorrow. And so, yeah, we definitely want you guys to stay tuned for that. Definitely stay tuned for that. But we love you. We hope you have an amazing night. Did you have anything else before I let the best friends go?
Love you, best friends. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for the prayers and the kind wishes and positive vibes for Candy. But yeah, we'll be calling you guys tomorrow. If you're not already liking and following this page, please make sure you like and follow and turn your notifications on.
Good night, guys. Love you.